for elongating our vowels, so when we say no, we say no. Mel B's from Leeds, she says no. But now she's got a bit of money, she says no. I'm not your typical bisexual. I don't like cats or horoscopes. I've been playing football all my life. I come from a big footballing family. I used to play for Leeds United Ladies when I was younger. So playing team sports, it's made me quite assertive. Like when guys are chatting me up, like I don't know how to be all cute and coy. I'm just like, so have you got a big dick then or what? Like I'm not sweet and innocent, do you know what I mean? Like my bedtime routine is, I brush my teeth, I put on retinol, and then I watch 3-minute Premier League YouTube highlights. I have the laptop on my belly later now. You're watching a bit of YouTube, do you know what I mean? I've got YouTube Premium, me. Yeah, you might live in Zone 1, but... I've got YouTube Premium, me. Anyone that YouTube? No? You've all got jobs, innit? Now, I heard the gays are moving to Zone 1. I heard they're moving to Elephant and Castle. Is that right? Yeah, the gays, you moving in? To Zone 1? Taking up space? I heard the gay men, they're moving from Clapham and they're moving to Elephant and Castle. You know, this used to be home of a very famous council estate. You know about that, guys? Yeah, you should be ashamed of yourself. Iconic Haygate council estate. Now it's full of twinks. No one expected that. That wasn't in the charts, was it? From Haygate to Queer Comedy Club. That wasn't in the plans. You said you're from the north? Yeah, where are you from?
From Durham.
Durham and?
Cumbria.
Nice, interesting. Yeah, it's not a lot of people in Cumbria, is there? Are you excited to be in London?
I'm really for like it, yeah.
All right, so you're seasoned. Yeah. It's a seasoned gay man. What are you doing? You're out tonight?
Birthday boy.
Oh, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. What's your name? Connor. How old are you, Connor? Why did you say that?
Because he is.
Okay. Got joke? You lot got jokes in it? You look like One Direction, mate. 32, my ass. You look about 21. We'll have a good birthday. What's he gonna go after a few drinks?
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yes, see what happens. Still sound quite northern, yeah, we'll see what happens. Did you do well down here, northern accent, bit of chat?
You can't lose it.
That's what I mean. Get girls, you know what I mean, get girls. No, my grandparents are from the Caribbean, they're from Jamaica. They moved to Yorkshire when they were quite young. So they're a massive hybrid of being both Jamaican and being from Yorkshire. Like when my grandma says hello to me, she's like, "Wagwan, Sapphire? Are you alright, oh?" Like for Sunday dinner, I have jerk chicken and Yorkshire pudding. It's a good dish, that, innit?
Yeah.
It's the best of both worlds, that, isn't it? That's banging, innit? That's British multiculturalism at its best, isn't it? Jerk chicken and Yorkshire pudding, it's best of both worlds, that, innit? Yeah? Imagine if reform voters heard about that dish. They'd start a riot again! Bring back spam! We want our spam back! Now, I feel like reform voters, they don't look like they did the full 9 months, do they? They look like they got to about 6 months and the doctor said, "Oh, just drag him out." They don't look fully cooked, you know what I mean? Fully cooked white people. No, okay. You queer, you should be radical. No, you're not a Zone 1 queers, it's different. You're like Lib Dem queers, isn't it? Property owning queers. The new gen of queers Still so beautiful. Yeah, it's cute, isn't it? You been here before? Yeah. No, first time?
First time.
Yeah, you having a good time?
Yeah, it's good.
Yes, they say that for me. So I do a few bits and bobs. I'm a freelancer. I do all sorts of bits and bobs to pay me rent. And the other week I did this job for Netflix. It was promo for the new season of Black Mirror, right? And basically what I had to do is I had to put like a black Nubin on the side of my head. Has anyone seen the promo for the new Black Mirror? Yeah, right. So some of the images you see like someone's got like white contact lenses and then like a black circular like thing on their side of the head. It's called a nubbin, right? So I applied for this job, right? And the idea was that I'd go around central London with a black nubbin on the side of the head, right? And then like white contact lenses, and I had no vision, right? So I had to be chaperoned around London all day. And then when I'd sit down on set, and then I'd have to like zone out, right? And I'd take videos, right? And it was for the promo, right? It was an alright job, do you know what I mean? Like I couldn't see, right? I couldn't see. So it made me feel very happy and, you know, grateful that I have full vision, right? You know, I was really grateful that I couldn't see the whole time and I had to be chaperoned around. And you know, it just made me think like, fucking hell, like in London, like, I've got to go blind to pay my own rent, do you know what I mean? Like, how Black Mirror is that? You got one understand, so one gaze. My dad's side of the family, they're quite Christian, quite religious. They're like black Republicans, but they're from Yorkshire, do you know what I mean? It's fine. Like at Christmas, you know, they don't believe in spending money at Christmas, right? They think that they think Christmas Day is for celebrating Jesus Christ, yeah? So they don't like to spend money at Christmas. So that means that sometimes at Christmas, right, I've had some really interesting presents, right? Like one Christmas, my Auntie Alison, she got me a box of After Eights, right? With black biro pens in it. My cousin got hand wash for Christmas once, he was only 9, bless him. They're an odd bunch, I would say that. My auntie believes that autism comes from processed foods. And I only met my dad's side of the family when I was 11, right? So I feel like that's kind of a good thing. Like, I only got to meet him when I was a bit more developed and I didn't have this idea of Christianity and religion, etc. Right? And you know, I struggle to believe in God. One of the main reasons why I struggle to believe in God is because Elon Musk exists. Like, that guy's got 14 kids and I'm still single. How can there still be a God when Donald Trump exists? Do you know what I mean? I usually get clicks for that one. So yours on one day, you don't have that culture, it's God. Stonewall, they'd be turning in their grave. San Francisco, oh my God. Pride history just gone, zone 1. No, you're taking it quite well. You're good banter, you lot. You're up for it. You're up for it. You can find me on Instagram if you want. It's Sapphire_McIntosh. You can follow me on Instagram. Jeremy, is that how many minutes I've got left?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Ooh, we're in for a long night then. Thought I'd be able to get away with ripping you and then just disappear into the background. So I am from Leeds. Leeds is a university city. There's 5 universities in Leeds, so it's quite common when I'm on a night out in London, someone will come up to me and go, I went to uni in Leeds. They like to go there for like a northern experience, you know? Like everyone was so friendly. And I ate like loads of Greggs for like, you know, the first time, you know? And I listened to like house and drum and bass for like the first time, you know? And I even slept with like my first black girl for the first time. And then they move back to London, they get a job in the city, and they become who they really are. Tories! So I'll be in the club like, well, no shit, Sherlock. You're the reason why there's 10 kebab shops where my local community centre used to be. It's like gentrification, but in reverse. I feel like gentrified shops always have like 1-syllable names, like Hatch, or like fix, or like Gale. I went to a barbecue the other day and someone said, "So you know, Sapphire, were you like born here?" And I thought, have you heard me? Unless there's some English kids on the gap here in the Congo teaching them English like B C D E F G. And the Congolese kids go, "So is this what your king sounds like then?" And the English gap year kids go, "Well, not exactly, no, not quite, no." Now, I do a bit of voiceover in London. I'm currently the voice of Muller Light Yogurts. Has anyone seen that? Yeah, you seen that? The guy cleaning the window, and then the woman goes, "Brian!" And then it's me, and I go, "Muller Light." Get the good going. Has anyone heard that? Yeah, that's me, yeah, that's me. You know, I do a lot of voiceover, but you know, I never do voiceover for like Teslas or coffee, do you know what I mean? It's always like bingo or icing, do you know what I mean? Like, I did one for British Gas the other day. "Are you shivering at home?" Join the British Gas raffle today and get £10 off your next gas bill. So they're like MacBook Airs, do you know what I mean? It's always like Iceland, do you know what I mean? 3 bags of fish for £1. Only at Iceland. Voiceover actually very well off the back of me. She bought herself a new car. Now, I kept my accent strong on purpose, you know, I think it's good to keep it strong, piss people off. It also gets me out of a lot of sticky situations. Like, you know, if I don't have enough money on my Oyster card, I just say, "I've just come here from Leeds, I'm lost." Do you know what I mean? Like, I can use it in different ways, do you know what I mean? And like, when I order coffees, do you know what I mean? Like, the only time I ever pronounce the T's is when I'm ordering an oat Americano. Because if I don't, I end up with a latte. My family, when I go for coffee with my friends and I order an oats Americano, my friends are like, "What are you drinking oat milk for? You think you're better than us living in London?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I do actually." I don't really, I live in an 8-bed house share. And they're all starting families and buying houses, do you know what I mean? And I'm shivering outside the toilet at 7 AM waiting for Robert to finish on the toilet. I've got a degree. I've got to have muffled sex. I've got a degree. I thought I was going to move to London, be the Black Ravina McCall. And now I'm just having muffled sex. Do you know, like in porn movies when the guy puts the hand around the girl's mouth and takes her from behind? I've got to put my own hand around my own mouth. I've got a degree. Now, I recently went viral the other week. I got my first viral video. I was impersonating a South East London creative. I had like pink pants on and a green jacket. Did anyone see it? So I pretended to be a South East London. Yeah, you saw that? Yeah, I was really happy. But you know, like I've got a degree. I've literally got a 2-1 in criminology. What's the point of life? I'll leave you on this one. Give us a follow on Instagram if you will. That's our CV for comedians these days. So the more followers, the more money I get. I don't have to go blind to pay my rent. One day I could end up like you, so yeah. Hey. Anyway, leave you on this one. What's black in the morning but white at night? Peckham.